Hello internet world, welcome to a new video on the Geekanoids channel. Very excited. This has been sort of in the making for a long time. I did a Geek PC Build video, I'm going to say 4 or 5 years ago, something like that. Might even be longer than that, on this very channel. This channel has been going for many years, approaching the 14th year on YouTube now. And that Geek PC Build series was super popular. Never had so many sort of questions, comments, and really discussion around a video series before. This is a Geek PC Build haul. I'm going to be putting together a Windows-based PC and transitioning some of my workload off onto that PC. It might be used for a little bit of gaming, but it's primarily going to be used for production purposes. And I've got some components here that have been very kindly sent in to me by Be Quiet and also NZXT. They've been sent in free of charge, so a big thank you to them for sending these out to me. I'm going to show you them each in turn, saving the case till last because it is a very cool case. Now, before I get on with the video, I want to remind you all that this video is indeed sponsored by Editor's Keys. Now, Editor's Keys actually manufacture a range of really cool products that are going to help you to actually edit faster. And they really do work. I've used these myself. They manufacture a range of covers for your existing keyboard or indeed backlit keyboards, and all of them have shortcuts for the very popular main editing programs. You can check them out at editorskeys.com, and there's a link to their website down in the video description. So back to the PC Build haul. Let's start with one product. I'm not going to take this out of the pack. Be Quiet very kindly sent me out a syringe of their DC1 thermal paste. This is going to go onto the processor, of course, and then the cooler on top. This is going to work extremely well. It's got very good thermal quality. Can't wait to actually use this in the next build. Now I'm going to be using one of the new Ryzen processors. I think it's a 3900X, something like that. Haven't chosen the motherboard yet, but I've decided it's definitely going to be an AMD processor. So I can't wait to use that thermal paste. So big thank you to them for sending that out. And then I've got a choice here. I've got two different coolers. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use yet. But the first one is the Dark Rock 4. So this is a really high-end performance cooler. As you can see here, it's virtually silent during use. It's got really good cooling performance, and also it's like a single tower design. Let's take this out and have a little look. I can see a lot of you tuning in to the live broadcast as well. Big thank you. So many of you tuning in live. Mark Appleton, Andrew Williams, Craig Dowler and Farouk, thank you very much for tuning in live. Farouk is watching all the way from Uganda. I love hearing where you're actually watching from. Craig is saying, thought you were going for the black and orange Be Quiet 900 Rev 2. I think there's something a little bit different behind me here. You know I like my sort of silvery coloured or white coloured components. So this is the fan part of the cooler. Mark Appleton saying 14 years and still going strong. I absolutely love doing what I do on Geekanoids. So this is like the fan for the cooler. Be Quiet fans are absolutely amazing. In fact, in this build, I'm going to be using their Silent Wings 2. I think that's what they're called. Let me just double check. Let's have a look. Shadow Wings 2 fans inside the case. I'm going to be swapping out the fans in here and actually using the Shadow Wings 2. I featured those in a Mega Gadget collection about a week or so ago. There's a link to that video down in the description area, so please do check that out. So let's take this out. This is the Dark Rock 4. So, drops all of the little tiny bits there. So there's a pack of accessories that go with this. And then this is the actual cooler. Look at this. So single tower design. absolutely superb. So obviously your thermal paste goes on here, and then this sits on top of the processor. It's obviously quite a tall cooler, but look at all of these cooling fins around here. Very, very cool indeed. Absolutely love it. Very nice design. Just a really cool, pardon the pun, efficient cooler for the processor. So this is the Dark Rock 4. Let's just pop that safely back in there. I want to keep all of this looking superb for the actual build. Really excited. So I might choose that one, or I might choose this one that's sitting up here. This is the Dark Rock TF 220 watt TDP. So this one here is also really silent in its use. It's got 2 Silent Wings 135mm fans, vibration isolating elements, and 6 6mm high performance heat pipes on here as well. Very, very cool. Now this is probably, well, in fact not probably, this is definitely more efficient than the other one. Not more efficient, wrong word, has more cooling power than the other one. So again, it comes with the fans. Let's just open this up and have a little look. So there's one of the fans just there. Let's pop that to one side. Instructions on how to install it, which I'm definitely going to need. Normally when I'm using technology, or in fact reviewing technology, I don't like to have to refer to the instructions. I think you should be able to use something without referring to instructions, but with a PC build, definitely the instructions come in handy. So there's another fan, that second fan in the bottom of the box there. So this is the Dark Rock TF, and then we've got the actual cooler itself just here. Packaged so well, their packaging is superb. Just take this off. It's like a kid in a candy shop, it really is. Here we go. That's the packaging off that one, and then this, a little bit more of a lower profile on this one. All of the attachments are just in here. This is a little box of accessories. This is the bit that goes onto your cooler. It's got a nice sort of little cover on it at the moment. Thermal paste obviously there. All of the cooling fins, the 6 heat pipes. I think these are 6mm. I think that's what the spec said. This is going to be very, very efficient in cooling the CPU. So I might go for this one. Let's just pop that safely down there. Now, next up, next component is what's going to power the system. This has got some weight to it. Ugh. This is the Dark Power Pro 11. It's a 1000 watt modular power supply. Very, very excited about this. And again, all of the components that Be Quiet actually manufacture are so quiet in their operation. They really are. Inside here, you obviously get an instruction manual. You get a box full of all of the cables that you're going to use. The beauty of a modular power supply is that you only use the cables you need, so it means you can actually do a really neat build. Let's just take this out. Here we go. Look at this. Whoa. Very nicely made. So obviously the power cable goes in here, main on off switch. This is your main sort of cable here, and then all of your modular bits for fans, drives, etc. Let me get this around the right way. All of your modular cables plug into the various connectors here. And as I say, the advantage of something like this, apart from this particular one giving you 1000 watts of power, is that you're only going to plug in the cables you're going to use in your build. Really nicely made, absolutely superb. Very nice piece of kit, and again, very quiet, extremely quiet. I'm going to pop that safely back in here. So that is the Dark Power Pro 11. In fact, we'll pop that back in properly later. I've just got to find somewhere to put it. I'm running out of room. So the last bit I want to show you, obviously I haven't got the motherboard yet, Haven't got the graphics card. I know what processor I'm going to use, but the component here is a really nice case from NZXT. It's the H710. Now there are a couple of different versions of the 710. There's one that integrates all of their fancy lighting. I think, don't correct me if I'm wrong, but I think this is the one without all the fancy lighting, because I wanted to do the lighting myself rather than have it built into the case. So this is a tower case. Let me see if I can move it forwards a bit. Oh, it's so heavy. It's got a window on the side just here, so a toughened safety glass window. What this will allow you to do, obviously, is once all of your components are inside the case, is that's going to allow you to see all of the components, which I quite fancy doing. I really do sort of look forward to maybe making this look really nice. I'm going to try and get some cool white lights in it rather than go with all these fancy RGB colours. Just cool white. I think that'll look really nice. This comes off with thumb screws, so you've got thumb screws to take off. There are already 4, I think it's just 4, yeah, 4 fans already in here. I'm going to do the initial build with the fans that come with the case, but then I'm going to swap them out for those Shadow Wings 2 fans. And the reason I like this particular case is because black on one side, white on the front, just here, as you can see. Really nice quality powder coating to this as well. And then if I swing this round very carefully, you can see it is in fact, it's round, it's white on this side as well. And I like this colour case, I really do. I think it's very, very crisp, very clean, and there's also some really nice specs in this, including the front panel I/O. If I just tip this down, God, I'm doing a workout in this video. If I tip this down, you can see the front panel I/O. So you've got the power button just here, audio, USB 3.1 on here, USB-A type connectors, but also a USB 3.1 Gen 2 Type C connector on the front panel. That was really important when I was looking at who to reach out to for a case for the build. That was really important to me. Would have liked Thunderbolt 3. I'll be lying if I didn't say that, but USB 3.1 Gen 2 on that front sort of top panel there is very, very good. Not planning on having any drives in the front. Everything's downloaded nowadays, there's no point in that, but this is going to actually lend itself to a really nice clean build. We've got nice ventilation on this side as well, I forgot to mention that. Let's just swing this round again. On this side here we have of course got the glass panel that I showed you earlier, and then really nice ventilation, and also this white piece of metal that sort of juts in and out, which is going to allow for a really clean, crisp, different looking build. Absolutely superb, love it. Different compartment or segmentation for the power supply as well. We got dust filters built in. An absolutely superb case. Big thank you to NZXT and Be Quiet for sending out all of the components. Really do appreciate it. Let's take a look inside the live chat. Nigel Oldale, thank you for tuning in, and Amir. Missed the start again. Nigel, don't worry, you can always watch back after the video's finished. And Amir sound, looks like you've joined the dark side, Dave. Well, sort of, but bit of a stormtrooper type feel to this case. It's going to look fantastic, and actually the specs I'm planning, especially with the storage with the NVMe drives and secondary SSDs in here as well for storage, it's going to be a really quiet but very, very efficient and speedy system. Can't wait for it. Now, before I finish off this particular broadcast and video, I want to say hello to Foul Can. Thanks for tuning in live. You just made it just at the end. If you want to watch the video back from the beginning, it will be up on the channel within about sort of 30 minutes. If you're watching the video after the live broadcast, please do use the regular comment section if you've got any questions at all. If you're not already subscribed, please do subscribe. And also, if you want to check out any of these components, I've left links to where you can purchase them all down in the video description, plus links to the manufacturer's website. So please do check those links out as well. They manufacture a whole range of components and cases, so please do check out the links to their websites. Thanks for watching, everyone. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you in another video very, very soon.